Hi, I'm Sharon, and this is Knit Style. Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 129 of Knit Style. Yes, I am so glad to be here with you today. Today is Monday, November 7th, 2016, and I'm up here again in my studio. It's officially too cold to record outside. Boo-hoo. So I really liked recording outside. And right now it is not quite 5 o'clock and it is super dark. So the time change, I just don't like the time change at all. So I enjoy daylight savings time. I don't know about you guys, but oh well. Have another 6 weeks to go and the days will start getting longer. I'm such an outdoorsy girl. I just want to be outside all the time, and it's getting harder and harder to do my workout outside now, so oh well. And the snow isn't even here yet. So this is a knitting show. Let's get on with that, shall we? A few little things before I start. I want to talk about how I had such a great response to Rich being on the show last week. That was super fun. Thank you for all your kind comments about having Rich on the show. I'd love to have him back. And we'll see. We may have to wait until the weather gets better because there's not a lot of room in here for me to record in my studio. So you're just going to have me for now. Maybe if I get the lighting set up downstairs at our bar, we'll have bar time. I don't know, but for now we're up here, or I'm up here. So anyway, he had a great time recording with you guys, and we will do it again. All right, second thing, I was thinking, and it is high time that I sponsor another knit along. It has been a very long time since I've done a knit along. So yeah, I would like to do that. So I'm going to have a holiday knit along, and I will post all the directions in the thread, but it will be for knitting and crochet, a minimum of 200 yards, and it's going to start now, the day you see this, November 8th-ish, and let's make it until January 15th. How about make it till the 16th? That's my birthday. Actually, that's Vogue Knitting Live. Probably not a good idea to make it till... Let's make it till January 1st. And yeah, it's just sell it to me that it's a holiday knitting. It could be a gift for someone. It could be Christmas colors, something for you. It could be something you're going to wear to a holiday party, and I will show you my holiday knitting in a little while, in a few minutes. And I also have another giveaway going on. I'm going to leave it open one more week, and if you have not posted in the YouTube subscriber thread, post, because I promise next week I'll have a drawing and I will give away some hand-dyed yarn for that. And I will also give away hand-dyed yarn for the holiday knit along, maybe some other goodies, I don't know. I'll see what's cooking at the time. So yeah, so that's coming along. That will come soon. So I will open up a thread in my Ravelry group, and that is the Ravelry group for Knit Style. And it will give the directions for the knit along, and I'll have a chatter thread, and I will also have a finished objects thread. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I will draw a prize for the chatter thread as well. So chat away. I will have at least one prize, random. Maybe it might be in 2 weeks, might be in 3 weeks. Maybe I'll do 2 prizes. I'll see how many people are chatting. So yeah, so start knitting along. I'll have some nice things. Okay, so that's that. All right, so 2 weeks ago, I talked about how I did my closet, and I talked about how many shawls I had, which is about 35. Actually, I have a few more that I don't wear that I'm probably going to donate to somewhere. I don't know. I know I have people at work who would probably like them, and I'll show those to you guys at some point. But somebody in the comments had mentioned that you'd like to see my 35 shawls. And I'll insert a picture of some of them hanging in my closet. And what I thought I would do for fun, I don't know, is I would just randomly take a couple of hangers down and bring some shawls in from the past and talk about them with you. So I have 4 today. Let's get started with that. So this is one of my older ones. This was knit in 2010. And as I said, I enjoy knitting red at the holidays. And this is the Dover Castle Shawl by Judy Merples. And it is knit out of Blue Moon Fiber Arts Socks That Rock, lightweight in True Blood Red. And it's pretty. I like it. I don't knit with Socks That Rock anymore because 2 reasons. For shawls, I feel like I don't get the drape that I like with it because it's such a high twist. And for socks, there isn't any nylon in the base, and I blow through those like there's no tomorrow. I just wear through them in a few months, and it's just not worth it for me to knit them, even though I love them and they're beautiful. So I don't use that yarn anymore, which is kind of sad because it's really, really pretty. And I know there's a mistake in here somewhere. I have no idea where. There's a mistake, which is highly unusual for me. I'm pretty fastidious about my knitting, and I usually don't let mistakes go by. See? It doesn't even matter because you can't see it. So I still wear this. Just a basic triangle with lace. I mean, other sock yarn, I have had socks for 5-6 years that I wear all the time, and I don't have holes in them. So I just need the nylon bases. It's just the way I wear socks. Okay, so this is, like I said, one of my holiday shawls that I wear quite a bit this time of year. Talking about Socks That Rock, this is another one that I had knit out of Socks That Rock, lightweight. This is the Miss Bennett Wrap by Paula Poplowczyk, I think that's her name. And I did it in 2 colors of Socks That Rock. Probably one of the last shawls I knit out of Socks That Rock. This was finished in 2013, and I love it. The orange is Cozy, Fierce, and Dirty Orange, and this is the variegated is Cozy, Fierce, Scummy Girl. So they went together beautifully, and yeah, I don't wear this very often though. I don't know. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't like the end shapes of this. See how it doesn't come to a point? It kind of comes to a rectangle here. I don't like that on either side. So I think that's what keeps me from wearing it. Because I just don't, I don't know. I don't like those ends. It was fun to knit. But I should wear it. It's the season to wear it. These nice oranges. So, yep, that's another one. Okay, so this is an oldie, but a goodie. This is the Echo Flower Shawl by Jenny Johnson. And it's knit out of Malabrigo lace yarn. And Kristen, Wool and Vine Yarns, will remember this. We had both bought the same skein. We bought it at a store in New York City where we had a meet back in the day, maybe back in 2011. And I will not tell you the story of Kristen's shawl. We kind of had a knit along. And you'll have to ask Kristen what happened to hers. But mine came out okay. It's a little small, but it's fine. I wear it just draped around my shoulders because I can't really wrap it because it's so small. But it's cute. And it's got some nice beads here. And I love this color. It's one of my favorites. The color is ochre. And it's a really soft yarn, this Malabrigo lace. Nice to work with, but not fun to rip. That's for sure. Okay, and I have one more to show you this week. So I figure I'd pull out like 4 or 5 a week and show you, especially some of the older ones that if you know, that I knit before I was podcasting. Okay, so this next one I knit in 2011. It is Entomology by Laura Nelkin. Super pretty. Beading. And this is a yarn that's no longer dyed. It is Sanguine Griffin lace weight in the Sappho, I think, base. And I think it's a single. It's similar to the Malabrigo lace. It's just very soft and kind of woolly. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's great, you know, as dress up wear. I could dress it up or down. And I wear this a lot. It needs to be reblocked, but I really like it. Okay, so those are a few of my massive shawl collection. Speaking of shawls, I am wearing my Peaseblossom Shawl. And you guys have seen this. I finished it back in June, I want to say. And yeah, it's beautiful. It is in Wool and Vine yarns in her lace weight base. And the colorway is Angry Orchard, and I love it. I love these greens. I just think they're super pretty. These greens and like yellows. You know, I have the green beads. And I love this. Wear it a lot. So it's interesting as a knitter how my shawl knitting has improved over the years. I mean, those are pretty good shawls. I mean, I did a good job on them, but, you know, I kind of know what I like as far as taste goes and what I like to wear, so I'm a little choosier now, I guess. So, anyway. All right, so let's talk about what I've been working on. Shawls, of course. And I have a finished object. Yay! This is Snowflake Party by Martina Bem. And I worked on this far too long. It was on the needles way longer than I wanted it to be. And to be honest with you, this was not a favorite knit of mine. I didn't really care for this project. When this type of shawl, these kind of mindless, you know, you knit the garter stitches and you don't really have to think about it. I like these, but this one you had to think about and you had to follow a chart, and it just annoyed me. Like it was a lot of looking at charts and I couldn't really memorize it very well, but I think it came out really nice. It's really pretty and I love it. I'm going to wear it a lot. It's very soft. It needs to be blocked because I just finished it this morning. And yeah. But these little guys, these little snowflakes, drove me crazy. And I put a bead in each one of them. And I think it came out awesome. But of course beading slows you down too, so. I think at the end, I don't know if I was just knitting on this late at night. I just kept messing up. I think I ripped it out 4 or 5 times. I mean, just the ending part. And that just wasn't fun. So, not hard, not the fault of the pattern. It was my fault. And I didn't read the pattern correctly, and I thought that I had made a mistake, and I ripped out a whole repeat, and I realized later on, no, I didn't make a mistake. And I had to reknit it twice. Yeah, not fun. But it's done. I'm very happy. So remember I told you I was going to cast on another Martina Bem shawl, that Nuvum, that giant Nuvum. I've been talking about it for months. I didn't cast it on. Nope. I got very distracted. I needed something sparkly and fun in my life. I really did. You know, you have those weeks where you just need something different and new. Well, this is it. So I cast it on this today during lunch, and I absolutely love it. And it's similarly constructed as the last one I knit. It's called Pearlless by Romy Hill, who's another fabulous shawl designer. And it has a chart, but I can memorize this chart. I mean, I don't even have to look at the chart. I just have to look at the beginning and the end of it. But, yeah, there's the chart. So, you know, it's a corner-to-corner shawl, asymmetrical. And I love it because you got to think about it enough to make it interesting, but it's not fiddly that I have to keep looking at it every 5 seconds. So I'm really excited. So here it is. It's just little because I just cast it on today. And this yarn is Woolenbein Yarns in her blitzed base. And this is the Gashly Crumb color. And I'm in love with it. I don't know, I had this color sitting behind me in this basket, and it kept calling to me. Knit me, knit me. So I cast it on. And many of you, as an aside, have asked me about these little yarn bras that I have. These are made by Buffy Ann Designs, and they're getting harder and harder to find on the internet. But I do love them because they just keep my yarn organized, and I don't have ends wrapping around other ends, and I really like them. But yeah, you can't really, let me take some of it off, but yeah, that's the yarn. I love it. Gashly Crumb. It's just such a complex colorway. It has so many different colors in there. I adore it. And it's my sparkly holiday knit. I have it in a Fat Squirrel bag. Fat Squirrel. Amy Beth from the Fat Squirrel Speaks. And I love this Christmas bag. It's got Christmas trees inside. It's a bag I bought years ago, so she just had a Christmas update from some of her bags. And I didn't buy one. I was going to, but I decided against it. But anyway, love this. I'm really excited about knitting this. I just need, I don't know, plans change, right? I'm not going to say I think I'm going to still cast on that other Nuvum, but that's going to be a project I'm going to work on for months. I just want to get it started, and I'll work on it a little bit at a time and not have a deadline for it. So that's my big knitting. I worked a little bit on socks. I really didn't work hardly at all on my neon ones. I'll show them to you anyway, because if you're new, you might want to see them. So these are my Gals Art Sock Blank socks. I bought this sock blank at Rhinebeck, and it begged to be cast on, so I did. and this is the blank. Good for my inner 6-year-old. Sparkly and neon. And my other socks that I am currently working on, one is finished. I'm almost finished with the second one. They're just plain vanilla socks. The yarn is by Knitting in Color in her creepy colorway. I did not finish them for Halloween, but again, there's no deadline on these. They're just car knitting, meeting knitting. Oh, listen to this one. This is a funny story. So, I don't know, I haven't really talked a lot about my job. I'm retiring in June, but I've worked in I work in a school district. I've worked there for 33 years. I'm a speech language pathologist, so we've been having some training lately, and I asked the woman who was doing the training, who is a nationally known speech pathologist who's written a book, and I asked her if it was okay if I knit, and she said, oh yeah, that's fine, that's how you focus, it's fine. So the last meeting we had, I noticed she had on a scarf, and I spotted it and said to myself, that's a hand knit scarf. So I kind of went up to her to ask her a question, and then saw the scarf again, and I said, where did you get your scarf? She says, oh, someone made it for me. I said, I knew that was a hand knit. I said, and I think I know what the pattern is. So she took it off and showed it to me. It was Brickless by Martina Bem. And she told me somebody gifted it to her. She doesn't knit. And it was funny because I had on a Martina Bem shawl that day, and I said, well, as a matter of fact, the designer who designed my shawl designed that shawl. My colleagues must think I'm the biggest geek in the world. You know, I mean, they know I knit, but I mean, that was pretty cool to see a Martina Bem shawl in the wild in a totally unexpected place. And then she says, oh, do you go to that fiber festival? I'm like, yeah. That was kind of funny. And she said that she can't learn how to knit, and I said, yes, you can, I'll teach you. And maybe she'll take me up on it, we'll see. The only other thing I have to show you as far as works in progress go, I started a spinning project because I'm in love with this cherry spindle that I got from Rhinebeck. And I started a very wee spinning project, and this is the cashmere that I got from St. Mary's on the Hill. Just a tiny, tiny amount of cashmere, half an ounce. And I was a little intimidated by it, not gonna lie, because cashmere, everybody says it's a short staple, it's hard to spin. It's fine. This is spinning really fast. I'm getting enough twist, and I'm getting a nice lofty single or cop. And so hopefully I will keep up with it, because I tend to get distracted by other things. But oh, I love this. Look at that pretty shaft this has. I just love this spindle. And this is just a process spin. I mean, you know, I'll make yarn. I probably won't get more than 100 yards of a lace weight, I'm thinking. But I don't know, maybe it'll be some nice knitted jewelry or something. See, I'm not worried about it. It's just for fun, and it's soft and relaxing. Okay. Next, I have an unwrapped for you. I ordered some yarn a few weeks ago, and it came in, and I wanted to show you. I placed an order with Jinx Yarns, and I love her yarn. I just recently knit her anniversary color into a pair of socks, and I love them. And I decided I wanted to cast on a pair of sparkly socks. You're sensing a theme, right? I've been knitting a lot of sparkly yarn lately. So I don't know, I just was in the mood to buy some self-striping, so it's in this package. I've cut it open, but I haven't looked at it yet. So here it is. Ooh. Ooh. Look at these beautiful pastels. Gorgeous. She does beautiful work. I'm going to open it up. I want to take it out and have a look. It's so pretty. You know, it's so funny. I mean, I knew it would be pretty, but in person, it's just lovely. Oh, I love it. It's just beautiful colors. Just happy. So the name of the colorway is Magical Girl, and it's an anime reference. I know about, my kids and I watched Majorca Magica, so that's where there's a reference to Magical Girl in there. And so, I don't know, it just spoke to me, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's got, oh, I love this purple, this periwinkle purple. It's so pretty. I should make them for my daughter, but I want them. 6-striper, and I love it. Okay. Speaking of hand-dyed yarn, I did some dyeing this weekend, just a little bit. And I did some more Christmas colors, just one more. And I think I only have one more that I'm planning for Christmas, but these I'm very happy with. Candy canes. I just wanted to dye candy cane yarn, you know, with the red and the green stripes, and I think it came out so cute. So candy canes. This one is sparkly. And this one is plain. They're both, this one is an 80/20 merino nylon. I love this base. It's lovely. That's what I knit my son's scarf out of. And then this one is the sparkle base. It's got sparkle and nylon and wool. Merino. So, pretty. Love them. And I decided I wanted to dye some cashmere because I want a hat. And so I want a blue hat that matches my coat, and I dyed these. These are a little bit too vibrant for what I was looking for, but I love them. And I got some, they're tonal. I mean, they've got white, they have lighter spots. So, I don't know, I might discount them a little bit, because some people might not want that real variation. But I love them. They're very pretty. They're very soft. So this is cashmere, nylon, MCN. And then I did a lighter blue. But I was hoping, I don't know what I was thinking. This is more of a, I think it's got a little too much green in it for me. I don't know. It's such a baby looking color, and that's really not what I was going for. So I think I'm going to over dye it with like a grayer blue. So this is going to be mine, but I'm going to redo it because I want a hat. I'm in the hat mood. I'm in a real cast-on-itis mood. I just want to cast everything on, which is bad, but maybe I'll just cast everything on and knit what's going to make me happy. So anyway, yeah, the blue ones and the candy cane ones will be in the shop update, which will be on Wednesday, November 9th, 2016, 8 p.m. Eastern. So hope to see you there. I still have a bunch of Christmas colors left. My shop is very well stocked, so have a look, do some shopping. Still not too late to knit gifts for Christmas, so yeah. Oh, by the way, these blue ones, these are DK weight. I forgot to say that. These are DK. I think they're about 200 yards. Make a beautiful hat, beautiful pair of mitts. That is it. It was nice talking to you today. I hope you guys have a great week. Don't forget to join the knit along and start chatting in there, because I will be drawing from that thread for prizes, the chatter thread, and then I'll also open up a finished objects thread. So all the rules will be in the Knit Style group on Ravelry in those threads. Also, don't forget to post in the YouTube subscriber thread if you haven't already, because I will be having that drawing next week with some hand-dyed yarn. And yeah, that's it. So again, have a great week. See you next time. Cheers.